Welcome to the course for Azure SQL for PaaS, Platform as a Services. In this video session, we are going to learn how to access Azure SQL using virtual network. That is also called as Service Endpoint. So we are going to learn how we can connect SQL Server Azure SQL using virtual network, or we can say Service Endpoint. Okay. So before coming to this virtual network concept, I will go and we will discuss what we have learned in our last video session. So in the last video session, we have learned first thing we have learned, that is called firewall rule. So if you want to connect any Azure SQL from your laptop, your laptop, so that your laptop public IP address has to be added here. If it is going to be added, then only it is going to be allow you to connect from your local laptop to Azure SQL. Okay, so either you can put in the range or either you can give the individual IP address. Second thing we have learned, this allow Azure SQL services and resources to access this server. So this is useful whenever you have any Azure resources, means you have any Azure VM and you want to access from there. So if you are going to do the check mark, so you should not have to add any IP addresses. Directly you will able to access from the Azure virtual machine. So this is a virtual machine, you want to access your Azure SQL, right? So in that case, what you will do, you can go and directly you can allow this, you can do the check mark. But this is not more secure, because it is going to be open the IP address for all. So anybody they want to access, they will able to access, right? So that's why this is not good. Next is, if this is not going to be good, and if we want to add, if we want to use our Azure SQL using the virtual machine, then what to do? Then you have to add the IP address using add firewall rule. So just I will go with the very fast, because I will not discuss much more thing here. So if I want to connect with this server, right? Because I have already created my virtual machine, I have created my Azure SQL. So this Azure SQL I'm trying to connect. So if I will try to connect, it will ask me, please give this IP address. You can see the 4.155.203.234. This is the same IP address, and this IP address is the public IP address, right? So so what is the public and private, I have already discussed. So any range, it is not coming from this 10 or 172 or 192. So this all are the public. So because the private IP is going to be start from this range, but in our case it is starting from 4 dot. So 4 dot is nothing but it should be then public, because private will start with this range. If anything is not starting with this range, that should be the public IP address. So we can say this, for this Azure SQL, Azure virtual machine public IP, you have to add there, right? So what I'm going to do, I will try to add it now here. How I will do, I will go to the Azure firewall and I will give any rule name, my VM IP, and I will try to add what is my IP. You can see the 4.155, 4.155, and then it is 230.230 dot 234, 234, right? I will copy this IP address and going to be end IP. So only one IP I am going to allow from here. So I'm going to save this. So my this public IP address is saved. Now I'm going to connect from my Azure SQL from my virtual machine. It is going to be allow me to connect. Okay, I'm taking few T-SQL command and I will go to the new query window and I will just run this. So what it is showing, the first command is showing how the connectivity is happen. So connectivity is happen through your public IP, and you can see this is the same IP 4.155.230.234. So this is the public IP. What you understood? So till here, what you understood? If I'm going with this rule, firewall rule, and I'm adding it the connectivity is happen through the public IP address, right? So now actually what we are going to do, we are going to access the Azure SQL from the virtual network. Let's see what is going to be happen, right? So if somebody will ask, so if I have to use this allow SQL services or we have to add the IP. So in that you have to tell we have to add the IP address into the firewall. That should be the more secure, right? But again, if I will compare using this and this, means virtual network, it is good, or you can say the service endpoints is good if you are going to access using the service as endpoint, or you have to use from the firewall load. So if you will compare these two, then virtual machine is going to be more secure. Why it is more secure, we are going to learn now. Okay, so what I will do, I am just deleting this IP address and I'm just going to save this, right? So now you can see it will take few seconds or few minutes and it is going to be saved. So once it is saved, and if I will go here and try to connect my uh, server, so it will not allow me to connect, right? That only we are expecting, that is fine. So now what we have to do, we are going to add the virtual network. So add virtual network rule, and this virtual network VNet is not possible in Azure SQL, right? But then also there is some feature it is given here. So in this, first we have to identify from which virtual machine we are going to access our SQL server, right? So if you're, and this is not only for the SQL server, right? So you can go with the any Azure resources, right? So this is my virtual machine, right? This is my virtual machine, and my virtual machine I have created only one here. So if you want, you can go to the virtual machine. You can see there is only one virtual machine is available, that is node 01. So if you want to create the virtual, if you want to access your um, um, SQL server, means Azure SQL, using the service endpoint, that time what you have seen here, we have to add the virtual network node, add a virtual network rule. So what is this virtual network rule? The virtual network rule is going to be associated with the VNet. VNet means which virtual machine you want to access the SQL, you have to go to that virtual machine, right? And that virtual machine, and you have to select the VNet there. So because itself it is saying here virtual network. So what I will try to do, I have to access the SQL from this node 01 virtual machine. So I will go here, and then I will go to the networking session, and inside the networking session, what I have to do, I have to go for this VNet. You can see here virtual network, and this virtual network is going to be associated with the subnet. That thing we have already discussed in this course, right? In this course we have already discussed, right? So what we are going to do now, I have to go to inside this, we have to click on this subnet, and you go and select what services you want to access. I want to access the Azure SQL, or you can go with the storage, you can go with the hub. There is a key vault, there is a multiple of thing is there, but I want to show you some practical. So I'm going to select the Microsoft Azure, because Microsoft SQL, because I want to connect my Azure SQL, right? Azure SQLDB. So I have selected this. I will hit on the save. Once this save is going to be done, then what you have to do, we have to go to again that Azure SQL, Azure SQL. So just we'll wait for some time, and just okay. Now it is saved. Now what we are going to do, we are going to the Azure SQLDB, right? Azure SQL database. So go inside that, and once you will enable from there, then only you have to start from this, right? Then go to the network setting, and in this point you can go and add virtual rule. So you can just wait, automatically it is going to be selected. If you are not going to enable from your VNet, right? So this everything will not come automatically, and it should be not come as a enabled. So now it is coming as a enabled. You can click on OK, right? In this point, what happened? I have not added any IP addresses, right? I have not added any IP addresses from the firewall rule. We have added from the virtual network. Once this is going to be save, one rule is going to be created here. Just wait for some time. So now you can see this one is came here, right? But here, as per firewall rule, I have not added this time this IP address. Now I will try to access this server. So successfully I was able to access. But one thing what we are going to see here, you can see, if I will go to the new query window and if I will paste here and if I will run, you can see this time connectivity is happen from my where? It is not public IP, it is the private IP, and private IP you can see from your IP config. If I will go to my command prompt and if I will type here IP config, I'm going to see this IP, right? But before whenever we have not done virtual network, we are adding the IP to the firewall. That time we have to use this IP addresses 4 dot. So what you understood? This one, this time my connectivities happen from my private IP, not from the public IP. So if anything connectivity, if it is happened from the public, not public, private IP, that should be the more good and more secure. So if you will go to, it should be more secure. So if I am going to ask you here, uh, if you want to access Azure SQL from the from your virtual machine, right? So whether this should be good, checking this mark, this should be good, or adding the firewall rule, which is good, right? If I will compare this to, you can say adding the firewall rule, it is good. So I will make this. So okay, so if I'm comparing between this and this, which is good, so this should be the best, right? And if I will compare between this and this, right? So which should be good? Then this should be the good. I hope till here you don't have any doubt. So what I want to say, so connecting your Azure SQL from your virtual machine, and that time if you are using the virtual network, that should be the best option, right? Because what happened, because this is going to be allow you to connect, even we are using the public access, right? But it is connecting through to the, it is not connecting through the public IP, it is connecting through the private IP, right? So if you will compare between this public access and then private access, which should be good, then this private access should be the best compared to this two. So you can see there is the fourth thing which one we have discussed. And if again in future, if somebody will have virtual network and private access, if you are going to access anything from the public access and private access, which should be good, then this private access should be the good, right? And then not this public access. So I hope you understood. So if somebody will ask what is this what is this virtual network, or what is this public access, so in this public access you can see there will be some concept is called the virtual network. Virtual network, if you are using this virtual network, you will able to connect the SQL, Azure SQL, using the private private IP, right? And remaining all, if you want to add the firewall rule, that time you have to use the uh, public IP here. And if you are going to talk with this Azure SQL, it will not allow you to. This also feature is given by the Microsoft here. You don't have to add any IP, public or private. Directly it is going to be open the IP for the all, right? So I hope this is clear now. So in the next video session we are going to learn about what is the private access and how we can do this. And also in my previous video session we have already discussed about the connectivity proxy redirect, how it is going to work. So if you have any doubt, you can go and just watch this previous video, right? And if you want to learn that Azure SQL database administration using the PowerShell. And here, then go with this course. Here we have discussed more on infrastructure as a services. And here also I have given the lot of networking concept and some PowerShell script also. So that's it for the today. Today's session is little bit small, not much more, but we will discuss tomorrow or in the next video session about the private endpoint or private access to connecting the Azure SQL. So thanks for watching this video. Please continuous watch my next video session. That's it for the today. Thank you so much.